Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube fame is now available in 2020. The album, Dad AF. Rock on, Gold Dust Woman. Boost! How are you guys doing today? One of my most asked questions is, where did the intro come? Where did the intro come from? I guess it should be. Where did it come? Family friendly. Anyway, I don't even know, you guys, at this point. It was just kind of this thing that, I don't know, like I added together. My friends had this cat in high school whose name was Ty, okay? And they would add all of these words together. And I think I might be able to remember its name. Oh my God, if they watch this, they would die. But the cat's name, they kept on like adding little things to the cat's name, right? So the cat's name started with just being Ty, and then it ended up being this long name, and I think it was Ty Capiche Copernicus, Ouija Board Continental Breakfast, Chernobyl Reaction, Griswold McNuggets, Chabilly Goats Gruff. I don't know how I remember that. And if you guys think I just made it up, let's go back and see it again. Ty Capiche Copernicus, Ouija Board Breakfast, Chernobyl Reaction, Griswold McNuggets, Chabilly Goats Gruff. I don't know how I remember that. But anyway, that's kind of how my intro happened. I just kind of like added one thing after another, and then here is my intro. This is from Alyssa Edwards, Beast, because she is my favorite drag queen of life. I used to watch her in pageants back in the day, long before RuPaul's Drag Race, but I love Alyssa, and I love Alyssa's Secret, and all that kind of stuff. I just want her to acknowledge me just once and go, boost, to Peter Monn. So it was on an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, and it was something that she said towards Michelle Visage. So anyway, that's where that comes from. I don't know, the album thing was kind of like this joke off of Lady Gaga's Joanne album, because her, I would go, the album, like that, because her album was like, her sideways like this, and so I would always just, I don't know, like, it was just a combination of all these couple things, and now here we are today, Anyway, enough about all of that. How are you guys doing today? Listen. I went to bed early last night, and I had to vlog this morning when I woke up. And who would know that today, when I woke up, September 10th of 2020, would be the first day that I posted on my new channel, Peter Does Stuff. But I did. I posted a video over there today. Well, I don't know. It's currently uploading right now. I'm having some problems with the processing. But the video is called Making Coffee in a Percolator. And I did. So anyway, it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. All right, so I need to talk about yesterday's video for a little bit. First of all, we're going to get in here and we're going to read some comments. Please hold for just one moment. We're going to read some comments that I got on yesterday's video. Before I do, though, I want to say happy birthday to Sydney. She commented on my video yesterday, and she said, hi, Peter, today's my birthday. I love watching your videos every single day, so happy birthday, Sydney. I wanted to say that. But I wanted to get into all my screenshots for my video today, for my thumbnail. I wanted to get into some comments that I received yesterday. So if you watched my video yesterday, it was about Shane Dawson's, well, part of it was about Shane Dawson's return, okay, in Rylan Adams' newest video, which there are some updates I want to share with you in just a second. But I said in the video that I watched it like twice to see because everybody was saying in the comment section, for those of you that are saying such and such, this video was actually filmed 3 months ago. It was filmed in June. So I said I turned off the video when I was filming it, which I did, and I sat right here, and my dogs were sitting right there. For those of you that don't listen, okay, I know, but Peter makes mistakes too. You know what's so weird to me is that, like, people are so, like, with this whole thing that happened with Shane Dawson, and I got a comment, and somebody was like, you hate Shane Dawson, blah, 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 it's so evident that you hate Shane Dawson. Listen, I would say that there are some people in this world that I have some pretty strong negative feelings towards. People that hurt animals would be one of those. But I don't have any one person, any group that I hate, okay? I really don't. That's such a strong word. And as a person in sobriety, when I try to lead my love, when I try to lead my life from a place of love and compassion and kindness, I think there's a lot of people that their undying attachments to these YouTubers really doesn't allow them to see that there can be people out there that really have no attachment to these celebrity figures whatsoever and can kind of sit on the outside and talk about it without it having to be true hatred, you know? And there was, I think it was Angelica Oles who said this like months ago. She said something on Twitter and she was like, you know, people think that you always hate somebody. It can't just be that there might be something wrong with them, right? Like, I used to be somebody that was a huge fan of Shane Dawson's. Shane Dawson has really not done anything to me personally that would make me think otherwise. It was just over a long period of time, not even just with everything that came out recently, where I started seeing a different side of Shane. I saw a very phony side of Shane. I saw a business side of Shane, that Shane was really in it for YouTube and the money and things like that. And I thought, so this person that he claims to be on YouTube is not really who he is behind the scenes, and it really changed my perspective. Does that mean I hate the man? No, I don't hate the man, not whatsoever. I wish him the best. I hope he grows from this experience. I hope he learns from this experience. I hope we all grow and learn from our experiences, you know? But no, I don't hate the man whatsoever. And it's always interesting to me when I get that comment. So yesterday, I had said in the video that I didn't know why people were saying, first of all, I said, I think that it really wasn't that big of a deal to me when this video was filmed, but that everybody was saying it was filmed 3 months ago, and I didn't know where that they were getting all of that from, right? And so I sat down here when I was reading the comments, and I rewatched the video. Okay, I started the video, looked over at my dogs, and looked back to watch the video. I was like this. That was the 4 seconds that I must have missed the timestamp, okay? Because I sat here for 19 minutes and watched that whole damn video again. Now, I didn't have any problems with this video. A lot of people were like, you were hating on Rylan. No, I most certainly was not. In fact, if you go back and watch my video, I said he did a really great job in the room, and I thought the room was gorgeous. Nobody commented on that. None of those haters that came over here and said that I was so hard on Rylan said, you were really hard on Rylan, but you did pay him a lot of compliments on that room. No, you guys pick and choose what you want to see, right? So anyway, I must have missed the timestamp part of it. Well, when I tell you, woo, if one person let me know, 9 million people let me know in the comment section below. So thank you guys for letting me know. I got that part wrong. At the beginning of the video, it timestamps it. It's 4 seconds. It's the first 4 seconds of the video. It timestamps it, and it says that it is June 15th of 2020. Now, could he have added that timestamp in later? He most certainly could have. Did he? I don't know. I don't care. I even said in my video yesterday, it really didn't make any difference to me whether it was filmed 3 months ago or it was filmed yesterday. Like, it really doesn't make any difference to me. And I really didn't understand why that was what so many people were focusing on. I also made a comment yesterday that there were comments that were being deleted because there was not one negative comment in the entire comment section. And it was interesting because somebody said to me, hold on a second. They said, so you were hunting for negative comments? Yes, I'm a drama commentary channel. I mean, if you go to a video and it has at that time 4,000 dislikes on it and not one negative comment, that's very suspect. It's extremely suspect, okay? So no, I wasn't necessarily trying to see what the worst things that people were saying about him, but I wanted to see were the dislike ratio, was that evident in the comment section? Because if not, then what that meant was that they were deleting comments. Which is interesting because then when you go over to the video today, which has 876,000 views and is number 6 on trending, does it ever make you wonder, like, when there are videos that get millions and millions of views and never hit the trending page, but like a Rylan Adams video with Shane Dawson back has less than 1 million views and it's on the trending page, it's number 6. It's always interesting to me how they choose which videos make it on the trending page. When you go underneath here, the video currently has 99,000 likes on it and 13,000 dislikes, which is 13% dislikes, right? Which maybe that doesn't sound like a lot to a lot of people, right? But if you go underneath the next video, which is the one that he filmed 30 days ago about meditation, it has 100,000 likes on it and 10,000 dislikes. And I thought, you know, this is interesting for somebody like Rylan Adams, who was just loved for so long, and people loved Shane Dawson, that he's getting 10% of the viewership is disliking his video. Like, I think that's a lot, right? So then I went underneath here and I started looking. The third video that he has up here, the third history video, 4.1 out of 132. When you go back in and you start looking at them, they start going down. So it's like 4,000 views, 3,000 views. He has a video on there that has like 2.5 thousand dislikes and something like 200 and, let me see if I can find it, 256,000 likes or something like that. Which one was it? A Cookie My Boyfriend a Meatless Meal, I think. 256,000 likes and 3.1 thousand likes, okay? So you're telling me that he has gone so far down in likes and now is getting so many dislikes. The only thing that Ryland has done that would possibly be why he is getting more dislikes is because of the fact that he is with Shane and that Shane is in his videos. But Shane wasn't even in his last video, and he got, you know, a lot more dislikes than he usually does. So anyway, I thought that that was interesting. But anyway, if you go underneath there's a comment, and someone said, this is one of the top comments, I can literally only find comments talking about how the comments are being moderated, LMAO. It has 178 likes. And someone said it was a lot worse yesterday, so I guess people are starting to notice Shane's back. So I'm wondering if they're deleting a lot of comments or whatever. You guys can go over there. But some of the comments that I received were rather interesting. Hold on a second. Let me get in here. Past my screenshots again. By the way, people were asking me, like, or people were telling me that the negative comments were over on Ryland's picture that he posted on Instagram. Woo! Go over there and read them. They're not nice. The comments are not nice over there. People are like, oh, so we're just going to forget what happened. You're not going to address what happened. You're just going to have Shane back in your video. I mean, it was one after another, you guys. So Sherry, now, Sherry, she ain't a big fan of Peter Monn, okay? She didn't comment just once. She didn't comment just twice. Sherry commented 3 times, okay? Now, you're kind of a 3-strike, you're out channel over here, okay, person over here. So I escorted Sherry to the door and I asked her to leave so she can't come back no more, okay? I said no more. Sherry, I think you've had too much Sherry. You don't need to be up in this classroom today, okay? So Sherry's first comment was, here for the drama. You mean here for the lies and hating? Ryland did a badass job on that room. Don't like it? Don't watch. Period. Get some new material, old man. Sherry number 1. Sherry number 2. You've got Barley. Old Barley. You got Barley 200,000 subs. Ryland has 4.4 million. So keep hating, hater. Here's Sherry part 3. You use other YouTubers for content. Was Shane whining? Yes. He always whines. He always whines, she said. But Ryland didn't deserve you acting like a bitch about his... family friendly. Starr, oh my God. I wasn't mean to Ryland in the video. It's a free world. He doesn't need your approval. You're acting like your content is so entertaining. Are you serious? Go bash some other YouTubers. Growth? You're a flaming judgmental queen that acts like you're entitled. Hypocrite. Oh my God, did I just lose one of my hands? I think that I deserve a round of applause for being a flaming judgmental queen, because if I had to start my drama channel over, I definitely wouldn't put my name on it. I would put judgmenting queen is probably what I would put on it. Anyway, people, and don't call people. So that was yesterday's video. Let's get into this whole Patrick Starr drama of the world today. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have one last comment that I have to read and then I will get into this. Are you ready? Hold on a second. Somebody commented and said, where is it at? Oh my God, I just had it up. We need new drama. Come on, people, do something. I know Peter is getting bored with the same stuff. Who's next? As long as it's not Jeffree Star, James Charles, or Shane. Okay, so here you go. Today we're going to talk about Patrick Starr. Woo! So I was actually going to make 2 videos yesterday, and one of them was going to be about Patrick Starr because Patrick Starr has gotten himself... talking so fast. Patrick Starr has gotten himself into a lot of trouble, okay? And it was over this review that he did of Selena Gomez's makeup brand, Rare Beauty. Okay, let me get into the Patrick Starr video really quick. Here it is. I had it pulled up. what I think of Selena Gomez's rare beauty line. Okay, now this was real interesting how this whole thing unfolded. So I started like screenshotting comments like 2 days ago because so many people were talking about this like 2 days ago, and they're like, oh my god, Patrick Starr comes for Selena Gomez, and he is like talking about his brand throughout the whole video. I went and watched the whole video, and it was very cringe. I mean, it is really, really cringe. In fact, okay, and I'm not big on people taking down videos. I think Patrick Starr needs to take down this video. Like, it's really cringe. It's really bad. And so I started screenshotting all this kind of stuff. And then I was on Here for the Tea's Instagram yesterday. So go check out Here for the Tea on her Instagram. She puts all kinds of drama-related stuff. I'll link it below. And she had this whole Instagram story, Snapchat story of Patrick Starr coming out and talking about, it's 5 minutes long, you guys, okay? Talking about all of the negative hate comments that he's receiving on his video. Now, I had read probably 100+ comments on this video. People were not hating on Patrick Starr. He makes it sound like people were calling him names. He goes in this thing talking about names he's been called in his career on YouTube. It makes it sound like people are calling him names. Nobody's calling him a name in the comments. I mean, I'm sure maybe a couple people are, okay? But that's not like what the main comments are. The main comments are about the fact that he didn't really understand Rare Beauty, that he doesn't understand their mission, and mostly that he talked and compared his products through the whole thing. If you watch this video, it is very, very cringe because he has on there stuff about his new brand, One Size, throughout the whole video. And he even comes out in this Instagram story and he says, well, like, I only compared like one thing. And then he comes back and he goes, okay, it was 2 things, right? I don't know, like, if he watched his own video back, but the video is so cringe, and this thing that he did on Instagram was such a Jeffree Star kind of apology in an Instagram story. It was so bad, you guys. It was just like, I was watching it, and Patrick Starr has always been somebody that I've liked. Like, he always kind of stays out of the drama. He never really gets himself into it, and I thought, you know what, like, this is when you really realize the entitlement and the cockiness of these beauty influencers is in a moment like this, that they are completely, completely unteachable. You know what I mean? So let me go in here. I took some notes, and then I'm going to get to the comments, but I want to, I want to talk about this part first before I read the comments, or the comments probably won't make sense to you. So he goes in and he starts addressing things and talking about how he's received all this negativity and all these negative comments and all this kind of stuff on this video. And he acts like he's really confused as to why this happened, right? Which, if you watch the video, you'll understand it right away. It's still up. There's no learning. There's no responsibility taken whatsoever. I mean, he doesn't say, like, he kind of, at the end of it, says, like, if you guys want me to do this, then I'll do that. But, like, really only, like, what do you guys want? There's a point in there, and I wrote it down even as one of my points in my discussion. But he says something like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to give celebrities a free pass? Or do you want me to review it off camera first and then come on video? And, like, I'm like, no, what, you're not getting the point, Patrick. Okay, the point isn't that you give Selena Gomez a free pass. That's not the point at all. The point is, don't talk about your products for, 80% of the video and compare your products to some other brand. And it's so cringe. And then the apology just makes it 10 times more cringe on top of it, So I don't know. I said in here that people aren't calling him names, that they're upset with the way that he handled the review. Like, that's all he needs to own it, He says in there, like, something about, he uses the word authentic review, or should he give celebrities a pass? He's like, do you want an authentic review, or do you want me to give celebrities a pass? Like, it's one or the other, right? Like, he is refusing to look at what the real issue is, when the real issue is nothing to do with an authentic review, or it's the way that he handled the review, and that he can't see how he is standing in the way of his own success of doing these reviews, that he now, it seems like he no longer can do an authentic review because he stands in the way of that. But what he sees it as, oh, I'm supposed to give Selena Gomez a pass, is what basically I guess he thinks from all of this. I don't know. He completely missed the point of people's their issues. he could have come on and he said, and I just scripted this for him, he could have come on and said, I'm just really excited about my release. It's no excuse, but it clouded my judgment. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. I'll try to do better in the future. But he didn't need to do this 5-minute dissertation on Instagram, which makes him look 100 times worse. He really did not need to do that. And when you go in here and you read these comments, you guys, like, they're really, really, they're not good. Okay, but they're not calling him names. Okay, somebody said, hold on a second. Take a shot every time he says, I wouldn't personally use this. But at the end of it, he says, I really like this brand, okay? But then he goes into his Instagram story and said he didn't do the research on the brand. And he's so catty, you guys, because one of the comments that people had in here was that Selena Gomez is, she's donating a lot of this money and that it's vegan and things like that. And he goes, I'm sorry that I didn't do my research. Oh, and by the way, it's vegan and she's donating money to people that have, you know, mental health issues. Like, he's so catty about it. It's like, ooh, it's such a, like, it made me honestly really rethink how I've always thought of Patrick Starr. You know, you always see Patrick Starr in this turban and he's so happy and everything like that. And I always thought he stayed out of drama. When I saw this, I was like, this is really Patrick Starr right here, you know? Like, this is, like, you wouldn't want to come across as Patrick Starr. Like, he is very, very nasty and can't take any kind of critique whatsoever and is completely not self-aware, you know? Like, I don't know. And he said on there something to the effect of, like, I grew up, you know, on YouTube. And I'm starting to think, like, that's a big part of the problem with a lot of these people is that they grew up on social media and that they really have, like, no, like, their social interactions are skewed or something. I don't know. I don't know why. And, like, people want to say to me all the time, these people have PR people. If Patrick Starr has a PR person, he should have ran that Instagram story by that PR person, and that PR person would have said, if you're trying to run up drama, yes, post this. If you're not and you want to just move on to the next thing, don't post this, okay? Okay, let's go into the top comments here. I want to read the, hold on a second, I'm putting this first. The top comments, and let's go and read those. I feel like Patrick doesn't understand that not all of us want to be in heavy makeup or in drag makeup. A lot of us have sensitive skin and have very dry skin, so I'm really glad that someone came up with such good formulas. I don't care if she's a celebrity or who she is. I think her brand motto and what they're striving for, their formula, is great for me. If it doesn't work on you, then that's totally fine, but why do you have to downplay someone's brand to uplift yours? 262 likes. If it ain't Patrick's makeup, he's going to talk bad about everyone else's makeup. Her makeup is vegan, and she made the ball tops for people who have arthritis and lupus, so it's easier for them to open it. You sound so jealous and envious of her. Let her be, dude. Seriously, you're just mad because someone has affordable makeup and you don't. Your makeup is expensive and just tacky. Her makeup is also weightless for a reason, hence the name, Rare Beauty. It's supposed to make you feel like yourself, but still beautiful at the same time. Anyways, everyone else have a great review with just sound problematic. 130 likes. Selena herself literally said, hold on a second, I just got out of that. Oh, come on, please don't go back to the very beginning. Selena herself, oh, it said, I keep on hitting it because I think it says read more, but it says lame. Selena herself literally said Rare Beauty wasn't created to be competitive, and here this man is comparing everything to his brand. Lame. The way you use Rare Beauty to plug your own brand is actually disgusting. Okay. He said, my face and makeup is advertised everywhere, and then this person says, me. I'm just now hearing about your makeup today. It's not supposed to be recognizable as Selena Gomez's brand. She even stated this. She doesn't want to be just another celebrity with her name slapped on a product. This is a beauty line with so much more deeper meaning behind it than any other brand on the market or in Sephora. The prices aren't crazy expensive, and I love that for all of you because, you know, times are hard. Damn, just call us broke then. YouTubers live in such a bubble that they assume everyone else on earth is completely destitute. You said that in a really mocking way. How about, we're glad you got the products for free because we know times are hard for you, your tired brand that can't sell out to save your life. People are assuming that he did this on here, number one, because it would trend his products to the top, because Rare Beauty is like trending right now. So if he talked about a Rare Beauty review, if he did a Rare Beauty review and talked about his makeup in it, then everybody that watched the review would want to go buy his products, number one. Number two, that people are assuming that his products aren't doing very well, which is why that he like really downplayed hers to make other people want to go buy his. Wow, this whole review was so shady, even felt kind of cringy. hold on a second. Someone said, Selena Gomez's new makeup line, Rare Beauty, aims to raise funding to bring mental health services to underserved community. Oh, this is a quote from the mission statement. The brand is vegan, cruelty-free, and offers reusable packaging, plus includes considerations such as the rounded lid shape of the products intended to help those with arthritis. And that's what Patrick is basically mocking at the end of his little Instagram story, if you go back and watch it, because he didn't educate himself on that part. Someone said the fact that he has more dislikes than likes, and he probably is never going to address this awful review. Well, he's taken the dislikes and the likes down. They are no longer up there, so you can like and dislike it, but you can't see the counter to who it. When I looked at it, it was 10,000 likes to 10,000 dislikes, and then he disabled it. So I don't know what's happened since then. But why would you, at that point, everybody see? I never understand why they like disable the comments and dislike counter. It's like we can see. You're the one that can't handle it. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth, but you can see it. You're the one that can see it. We don't. I mean, like for us, it just makes us realize, well, we were right. You know what I mean? Someone said, I just wish people would read about the product. Like she said, it's about embracing flaws. Just like I should have read the damn counter on the Rylan Adams video that said June 15th. I made a mistake, folks. Okay, I screwed up. Political ladders and rocket climbing. Thanks a lot, society. Nobody except for in my book club knows what I'm talking about, because it's like literally my favorite quote from Eileen Wuornos, and she did this interview with this guy that did these 2 documentaries from her. And so he asks her at this one interview, he's like, if you didn't know, I'm kind of a little obsessed with Eileen Wuornos, but I do have a true crime book club. It's listed below if you want to be part of it. But this one part, he asks her, he's like, what would you have been if you had grown up in like a normal family? And she's like, you mean like a church-going family? And he's like, yeah. And she goes, an archaeologist. No, she goes, police gal, archaeologist, attorney. Did I say police gal already? Which is about when I start losing it, right? And then he says, are you angry about what happened? And she goes, because she thinks the whole thing is happening to her because they're selling the rights to the movie, which I do believe is true in retrospect, and that these people were just trying to like get reelected. And so he goes, are you mad about what happened to you? Or something like that. I'm getting this, listen, don't quote me on any of this, right? And she goes, you guys, it's so bad. She goes, thanks a lot, society. Political racketeering and ladder climbing to get reelected. Thanks a lot, society. Took my life from me. So sad, but anyway. Can't handle the truth! Patrick Starr! Someone said he literally disabled the likes and dislikes. Shady. Let's see the comments. Yes, he's a coward. It's okay, the comment section says it all, although he might disable that too. Because when I last checked, he had 10,000 likes and 18,000 dislikes. Oh, I didn't see that. Someone said chicken shit. So there's what people think of Patrick Starr. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. This video, speaking of the counters on it, this video will get about 3 views. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shape-a-lang, ding-ding-dong, ding, ow! How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. How's the drama phone? Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Did I watch Peter Monn's new video on Patrick Starr? No, who'd care? Patrick Starr, who'd care? All right, girl. See you on Tuesday at the Women's League. Bye. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.